Hey, everybody. Welcome to Did She Just Say That? I'm Ashley,
I'm Justin.
and we are on all streaming platforms.
Yes.
Yes. We are also on Facebook, TikTok,
Instagram.
Instagram. Oh my gosh, there's only just a couple of those. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
But
It's
I
okay.
said, Did she just say that correct this
You
time?
did.
Yeah, thanks. Small victories. So we have a great topic tonight.
We do.
We have talked about the dating and all the things, but we haven't talked about the breakups.
Dun dun dun.
I almost
Of
said the same thing.
course you did.
Yeah. So, Chess, what you got for us on this topic, and what's kind of the layout look like?
Yeah. Well, I think we're both gonna squirm a little.
Hmm.
No
I
names will
already
be
am.
mentioned.
No names, but you will know who you are,
Yeah. If you feel seen, you probably are. Just
and
kidding.
that says more about you than it does us. We're telling all.
So have you ever stayed in something way longer than you should have and then acted absolutely unhinged when it ended? Same.
Yeah. Yes.
Uh-huh. So we're
Are
gonna
we gonna go into that?
we're gonna talk about it a
Mm.
little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
So what about hmm, breakups that should have happened sooner?
Yeah.
Do you
Dated someone. I won't say how long because that gives it away.
right.
But dated someone, and this one's tough because I knew early on that they deep down wanted a family, deep down. And we've mentioned many times before, I physically cannot have kids. So, and I'm pretty sure they wanted biological children, and I love that, and they
Yeah.
should have that. But I think that sometimes we get blinded by. But I want to find my person first, and I get that. But you should have all the things,
Yeah.
not just the person that you want to be with, but the person that can be the mother and the family build. So absolutely. And then I think that in the end, it was like an aha moment for me. But because I know that they're probably now looking for a partner, and may have already found a partner that can give them that. So
Right.
absolutely.
It's so hard on both sides because
Yeah. Yeah.
on their side, it's like I don't want them to have resentment towards me,
Hmm.
and then on your side,
Hmm. Yeah.
so many.
And trust me, I've said it many times. If I could give him that, I would have done it in a heartbeat.
But
For me too.
yeah, with the right
Person.
person.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What about
Yeah.
you?
What part?
Any of
Well,
it.
yeah. I mean,
Stayed too
obviously,
long.
if there was a breakup, it
Yeah.
shouldn't have happened, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there were moments that I ignored that I shouldn't have.
Hmm.
That had I not ignored it, it would have happened
Yeah.
sooner. Um, Maybe even excuses that I made for them and
Hmm.
myself. Um, but I think that it normally ends up pushing you at the end to
Hmm.
actually do it. One, there was something that I saw very early on that I should have never continued to pursue, but everything else was so good.
Hmm.
All the boxes were checked, and I think sometimes when the families get involved, I mean, like, can
Yeah.
just remove that person and still have the family. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how, and for both of us, we don't
Hmm.
have family here. So, I mean, your brother is,
Yeah.
but, and so when you find that just perfect fit,
Hmm.
it can, I mean, for me, I think I stayed
Hmm.
too long for the family aspect of.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got my brother and my sister-in-law,
Mhm.
who's my sister, and
My
I have my
sister-in-law Melissa. Hey, girl. Hey.
my sister-in-law Melissa. But also, and I mean, like you're my sister, right?
Right.
and then I have a couple of girlfriends, but I've never like to have a boyfriend that has sisters.
Yes.
I like found like
Yeah.
community with that, and like,
Yep.
hey, you want to go? Let's go get our nails done and go grab some coffee. Like I had
Yes.
that like fun, and then the family's awesome and just so kind. And then that person even won my family over to the extent of like, hey, can we just keep him in? Like, we love you,
Mhm.
but we love him. And so it was hard because of that,
Yeah.
because they make connections.
Yeah.
You know, I've got how many aunts and uncles? Like
Right.
20
Right.
something. And, you know, when 18 of your 20 aunts and uncles like the guy,
Yeah.
it's hard
Yes. Oh, well,
because they're like, well, what happened? And you're like,
they bamboozled the family.
bamboozled.
Bamboozled.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
talked about that with your cousins the other day.
Yeah. Yes, we did. We did.
Um, there is, I, s- my kids and I still see this person's parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very intentional. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
not a whole lot
Sure.
anymore. But yeah, they asked if we could still, have a relationship, and I said with me, of course, but I'm gonna leave if the kids want it up to them, and they did too. And so yeah, we
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
breakups are hard. Like it's
they
not
are
just
hard.
it affects more than just you sometimes, and
Yeah. I think I told you this. It broke my heart because, you know, my sister in law was like, Ty and Quinn really liked
such and
so
such.
and so. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't think about that. Like, I didn't.
Oh,
It hit me after, and I was like, man,
yeah.
because like they're they're looking for an uncle, you
Right.
know, and and they cling onto that, and it's hard to, it's hard, especially as a kid.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I'm so cautious.
yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely when and that's the thing. It's like, well, should it have happened sooner,
yeah,
or did it play out the way it was supposed? I mean,
yeah,
probably yeah. There's some that should have happened sooner. Like, let's
mhm,
just call it what it is. But
yeah.
I s
When the times start, you know, sometimes when things are bad, you try to find the good. If the things are super overpowered and it's bad and it's causing anxiety and
yeah,
emotional distress and your whole body nervous system out of whack, probably should have ended a little earlier.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
But if there's still some moments, that sometimes is what you hold on
Mhm.
to, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's that good.
Right. Oh yeah.
You're being a good boy.
You want a treat?
You want to drink? And then it just keeps you holding on. I feel like there's a song that says that.
Hold on. Hold hold on to me. And no, I don't know.
I feel like we need to have a
I'm way.
karaoke. We need to have a karaoke with wine included, but we'll have to do that one of our next couple
I don't think
episodes.
so. I mean, there's a karaoke machine right there, but
If you want it, tell us. We'll
n-
do
no, we
it.
won't. You speak for yourself on that. No, we won't. I will cheer you on. I'll be the DJ or the karaoke player. I don't know, but no, we will not be singing. Um. All right, you ready for this one?
I'm ready. Give it to me.
How we act after we break up, because it ain't always cute.
Mm-mm. I want to think for a hot minute that I'm gonna, I am going to walk away and just, it's fine. And then, no, I don't think I ever have. I think I've, gosh, this is so
It's
hard.
exposing.
I want to tell you all that I
Hmm.
open my Bible and I read Bible verses about breakups and heartache, but
Oh,
I do not.
being
I
Proverbs 31 woman.
typically call Chesson and I'm like, let's go to Mr. G's. Let's go have a drink.
I don't feel like that
Terrible.
happens though so much anymore. Actually, think about it. I mean, really haven't gone through breakups, but
Yeah. The breakup, my relationships, I feel like there are little bitty breakups, but for the most part, the ones that hurt
right.
are the, you know, The
So do you
marriage, the ex-husband, the long-term
right
relationships.
the I'm healed after 3 days air,
Yeah,
knowing that you're a hot mess?
red hot. I mean, I may have went and just chopped my hair off after a breakup. I've done things. Have gone and
Now listen, be careful. We got a game to play at the
oh,
end.
we did a game at the end. What have you done? You tell. You tell. I feel like I'm being so
Well, like I mean,
seen.
you go and look through the text and you overanalyze that
Mm-hmm.
last text or that last conversation, which most of the time is not helpful. I will say, I mean, obviously everything that I have gone through or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I don't like to say like I don't date a lot. Obviously, we've talked about that, but I don't know that I was good at the breakup thing. And I think it's because
Who's good at breakups?
I don't know. I don't know that we ever should be. 'Cause who wants to
Mm-hmm.
get that you date that much that you're good at breaking up? You
Yeah.
know, um,
At that point, you're just kind of jaded and walls up.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but I would overanalyze and think back on things like, could I have done this different? Could I have done that different? Where did I? And some of that I think is healthy because
Mm-hmm.
if you truly go in there, you learn. I mean, gosh, look at
Yeah.
the what we have learned recently.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more than we have in a long time, quite
Mm-hmm. Very
honestly.
intentional. Mm-hmm.
Very intentional.
Yeah.
Thanks to I think this podcast, quite honestly.
Yeah.
But I think some of that is good because you look back and you're like, why was I overlooking that? Like
Mm-hmm.
reading it, like if you read something and you're like, ew, and then you see your response and it was like, what was
We ain't
that?
gonna talk about responses.
Hmm.
Blink, blink, blink.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about that?
I don't want to talk about
Okay. Moving on. Do we stalk their social media?
that. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I cared about them.
Okay.
The short term stuff probably not, but like, oh, it's so hard to admit.
I'm normally a
But
quick deleter.
yeah,
You know me. But then sometimes I'm like, meh, if you want to watch my life, watch.
I unfriended
hmm The best part
my
is if
last
they don't
relationship.
have social media.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a green flag.
But is it?
But they were terrible. So never mind.
Maybe it's just the
Out of
lack
the
of
gate, out
knowledge
of the
of.
gate, it's a green flag.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We gotta
Very
find.
true.
We gotta find Wrangler. We're on a mission.
And that one's from Jesus.
It's a God wink. I was waiting for
You've
the
been
right time.
You just
Do
needed.
you realize how long I've been waiting to put that one in there? Yeah. You're welcome.
Oh gosh, if we exposed everything on here, we
Mm,
would be.
dirty,
Sorry, that wasn't funny for
dirty.
you all.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on for real on that one.
Oh my gosh, that was great. Perfect timing. Thanks for that
Mm,
little setup there.
You're welcome. I can't wait until we find Wrangler
Hmm.
and then we're able to talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, that is, yeah, it's going to be good.
I mean, it's almost just like funny at this moment, but
It's cute. I think it's cute. Do you have certain things that you know that you do after a breakup that you're like, oh, I'm not doing this anymore, or this is really good for me? I'm always going to do this.
I put that person's bad traits in my little journal.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. I mean, it is something that I'm building up. Oh, that's terrible because there are not a lot of people to build up, by the way, because there's not a ton of relationships, but there are things where I'm like, I'm seeing consistent things that I'm picking,
hmm
and I'm like, oh, or I'm attracting.
That's huge.
Yeah. Um, but I don't know. That's a hard question.
It's really hard.
Hmm.
I have. had to maybe look back and be like, hold on, how do I want to do this different or better?
Mhm.
My biggest thing is actually setting in some feelings.
Mm. That's hard.
Uh, um,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Is that part of our game? Who set them feelings longer?
Well, I didn't have that. I don't know. I think it's
It is
situational.
situational. I'm probably, well, I love, right?
Right.
So I'm probably gonna sit on it long. And I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's situational.
Yeah.
Depends on
Well,
how deep the cut was. What is it? The first cut is the deepest. That song is. Do you bring out the breakup playlist?
I don't have one.
Girl, there is on Spotify. There are breakup playlists, and I will
Stop.
jam to them.
Are you
Oh
serious?
yeah, yeah. All the breakups, all the fun women breakup songs.
Oh.
It's like, what's that song?
Miss Independent.
Yeah, like seriously, all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like the
I didn't know that was
blank
a
what I
thing.
said. It don't mean.
I don't know where you're going with that.
Anyway, there's a breakup playlist.
Well, hopefully, we don't ever have to listen
Well, we
to
don't
it.
have to list it. I mean, I'm not listening to it right now, so
Good.
there's no breakup to listen to.
Yep, right.
For it to listen to. Yeah.
What was the song? We always went back and forth.
Oh,
No
no
broke
broke
boys.
boys. No. That's our anthem, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What about closure? Do you think that you actually need it?
Yes, I do. I'm always looking for.
How do you get closure? Like,
Like, do you want to hear a wild story?
of course.
Oh my gosh,
Let's hear
I
it.
think it's so old. It's like prior to my ex-husband. So,
Okay.
in college, was engaged my sophomore year. That's when the whole gave my volleyball scholarship up, all the things. This person, so got engaged. We broke. He broke up with me in a text message.
Wait a minute. Your engagement?
My engagement. So we were engaged and we were to be married. This was like earlier in the year, like springtime, and getting married in September.
Oh.
Yeah, he joined the military. And so he was going to be stationed, I think like Connecticut or something, had to go down to Florida for training, for military training. While he was down there, he met
Someone.
a waitress at a local. I don't want to give
Right,
specifics
right,
there
right, right,
because
right.
but and had texted me and said we're breaking things off. I'm getting cold feet, and then got married 3 months after our scheduled wedding date to said person. So
Oh.
I didn't have closure, and I think ever since then, I have sought out closure.
Understandable.
Hmm.
Here I am, like, oh my gosh, a man sent a text,
Did you know that
and
about me?
I knew you were engaged, but I
Yeah,
didn't know
you know
that
the
he.
story.
Oh, well, I knew the
Yeah,
story, but not that he ended it through text
text.
message.
I had called his parents and said, "Hey," and they're like, "Yeah, we." I was like, "What? At least did you get a phone call?" Because like I didn't get a phone call. There was nothing after that. Nothing after that.
You've not spoke to.
No, that was the last I had heard from that person.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay. Um.
I like closure.
I,
I have a T-shirt that says "I like closure."
I'm a closure kind of gal. Wow, Ashley. I
Yeah.
mean, I, but don't you feel like you had to give yourself that closure? So the
Yes, I did.
work that you probably put into
I did.
yourself
Hmm.
is much greater than
Crushed.
any closure that you're going to get from.
I think what also upset me was the fact that I gave my scholarship away, my volleyball scholarship away. Like it
Yeah.
was given away to someone else. So I went back for it, and they were like, Sorry, girl.
Too late.
And understandably,
Right.
but yeah.
That's
So,
so now you say you seek closure.
mhm,
Do you feel like that helps you?
mhm, yeah. It's almost as like, let's have this one last discussion and let's just
But do you truly like, okay, like I had that
like call
discussion
amends.
and everything's good?
I mean, well, the next question of that is, can you be friends after? And I don't think you can really
No.
truly, if you've been intimate with someone, it is hard to go, okay, I'm gonna cut that
Yeah.
off and not.
I don't think
So
it's
so
healthy.
no, I don't. Yeah, I don't either. But also, it helps me to go. I don't want to say you're good, and I'm good. Good as in whatever
Right.
that is. But like, peace be with you, and also with yourself, or whatever they say.
You
You
want to
know,
give him a Jesus wink?
to Jesus wink, and be
Um,
like, we'll just. What do you call that when you call it a wash? Like
I,
we've left it on the table. I
you put
like leaving.
everything
I
on
love
the
that.
table.
I love it.
I feel like sometimes it's not
Needed.
neat. Like,
Well, there have been like
mm,
I'm not say recent, but like within the last year,
yeah,
times where not needed
correct.
that,
Yeah.
but with said longer relationships.
I feel like if you're just like talking and getting to know someone, maybe you haven't even
Hmm.
gone on a date or you've only
Yeah,
gone, like, and you text, like, hey, I'm just not feeling this, that
yeah,
is fine. But
absolutely.
if it is past
Hmm.
that, you should not be sending
Yeah,
a text
right.
first.
Well, especially if you're the one breaking up, it's nice to know, like, full disclosure. Here's where I'm at. I've repeated myself 7 times. I'm not
Yeah.
seeing any changes. You're not making efforts. I'm not making efforts anymore. I think now it's time to split. Like I like having those. I don't want to say I like having those conversations, but they're needed for me.
Okay. I get that. I found that taking my feelings out of it and just being very like
That is
my
very hard to do. But
hmm
yes.
but that has probably been and I don't need the closure. So this is hard, honestly, because there are parts that I want that closure,
Mhm.
but I don't know that it ever truly gives me closure
Mhm.
from them. Um, I have to go and I need to pray about it. I need to talk to Jesus. I
Mhm.
need to journal. I need to write. Like, and that is where it comes in for me. And so if I'm ending something,
Mhm.
I try very hard to take my feelings out of it.
Have you always been that way?
No,
Well, I'm gonna say I've seen this
absolutely
firsthand.
not.
Like I've seen that firsthand. Everything you
Yeah,
just said,
yeah.
to the extent of me going, "Wow, like that is a like that is like you did it with grace. You do it and did it with grace." And I'm like, "Wow."
To me, for me, if it's
Mhm.
something that I know I'm having to walk away from because I've hurt or something,
Yeah.
they don't deserve to get to hear
Mhm.
my feelings. They don't deserve me to give them peace because they
Mm.
disrupted mine.
Mm.
So you need to go find your own peace.
Mm.
It doesn't need to
Mhm.
come through me.
Yeah. Ooh.
Call it what you
I
want.
mean,
I mean,
yeah.
but, and I have to do that on my own because, yes, sometimes you need a conversation.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And it needs to happen.
Mhm.
Um, but then you got to take that and go and
Yeah.
I think closure is different for every. It depends on, of course, the
It
situation,
depends on
but
who's walking away.
depends on who's walking away,
I
and it depends
feel
on the
like
emotional maturity of the other person. Because if they don't have that,
they can be unhinged.
well, they're gonna, yeah. And
Mhm.
why waste your words?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna go nowhere.
Oh, I was just thinking when I just said that too. I said it depends who walks away.
Mm,
I feel like I'm the walk awayer, and so I'm sharing. Oh, what's that face for?
mhm.
I'm sharing the things because I'm going. I don't know if I'm doing it for them or for myself. When I'm sharing with them as to why I am exiting stage right. You notice I'm always the walk awayer.
No, I mean, I feel like we have some things in common.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting hives over here. Do I have hives?
I think you're getting high. I was like,
Hives.
what's happening over there?
Hives.
Hive
Hives.
is you're a little
Little splotchy.
splotchy, just splotched, a little splotched.
It's normally cold down here.
Yeah, and I will say this, I am not proud to say that.
No.
That to me is not a they ain't leaving. Leaving me, I'm leaving them. I don't mean that at all.
No.
I have mentioned plenty of times in previous podcast episodes that the fear of abandonment is real. And so I'm sure that is 100%. I'm leaving that situation because that's all I've known.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this, I will stay and I will stay and I will stay until I physically and emotionally or mentally cannot take anymore.
I was just talking about that yesterday, actually, about the difference in men and women. And a lot of times women will stay and the man doesn't even realize that they're still there physically. But they've already started their healing journey because they are so checked out. Because you go through different phases. Like, you take the problem to them. You stay silent. You pray about it. You beg.
Phases.
There are all of these phases that as a woman you go through. And the person I was talking to said, well, we're men. We just need you to say exactly, like, he was giving me a situation that he was in. And he's like, well, if she would have just told me that the next step was divorce. And I was like, but if she told you what she needed from you and she told you how she was feeling and you weren't willing to make the change, why would it take her saying the next step is divorce for you to want to do it instead of just make sure that you're making it right?
I'm clapping for that because that is, you want to wait till I'm at the very end of my rope. Like, why would you not want to? Because you care about someone. I hear you, I see you, and I'm going to, men or women, either way. Like,
exactly.
I'm the kind of person, like, if I'm doing something that is not making you happy and like, is it going to be hard for me to hear? Absolutely. But also, if I care about you, I'm going to do what I can.
Yeah.
To ensure that you get what you need.
Well, yeah, it's a give or take.
Yeah.
And it's not always 50-50.
Right.
I mean,
never.
Don't even try to aim for that.
90-10. I mean, yeah, it can be, but, and I'm not just, don't take this as women are the only ones that, or men are the only problem in the relationship and they don't,
no.
But how often, I mean, I applaud a man that can say, that hurt my feelings or that upset me or, I love that because good. Okay, I hear you and now I'm going to, why are you looking at me like that? Like, I'm looking down at my notes now. I mean, you know. I mean, I don't know what you're talking
about. No, when there's communication, but I just couldn't believe, because it was like, she has already checked out. But for me, I mean, I don't know. There's so many different scenarios ways that you can think and try to figure that out. But I was like, wow, that happens so often. But who wants to threaten divorce to get action? Right. So, okay.
That's a big word.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through it again. So there's that.
All right, you ready for a little game?
Yes. Just. You got pretty
unhinged.
Unhinged.
All right, rapid fire segment. Breakup confessions.
Dun dun dun.
Who checked their socials?
Ooh, who? Me? I mean you.
We're talking about. Yeah, this is us.
Who checks the socials?
Yeah.
Both.
Agreed. Who almost text?
Almost or does?
Who almost texts?
You.
Who actually texts?
Me. Do you agree with these? Yeah. Where did those paddles?
I know. Who stalked the new girl?
Both.
Really?
Me.
I don't know. You stalked the new girl? I don't think I don't even stalk the old girls. They
It
find us.
depends. I mean, if I'm over that person, I won't. But
Okay. Who broke no contact? I have two.
okay, both.
Um, who deleted pictures immediately? I don't. I
I don't
keep
either.
pictures.
Like I saw a Facebook picture. If you go back 5 or 6, you can see all. You can see all the things.
Who ignored red flags the longest? That's you.
Yeah. If you're not watching YouTube, you didn't know that I raised my hand, but I did. Yes.
Who stayed because of potential?
Me, you, both.
Yeah. Who changed their hair?
Me.
I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who booked something impulsive? I've definitely done that.
You have?
Oh yeah, a trip, a tattoo, a concert, just very impulsive.
Well, let me know. I'll go on the
First.
next one with you. We don't have to have breakups to do that though.
No, we don't. Concert Friday.
Yeah. Tattoo soon. Let's get our tattoo
Um,
or matching tattoos.
what? We still need to do that.
You ready? Oh,
Yep,
mine
let's
are.
go.
I have me and you, and then I have like little questions in between.
Okay.
Who moves on faster?
I don't think either one of us do, honestly.
No. Especially depends on the situation, but
Right.
block, mute, or accidentally watch every story.
Mute or block or just
Mute,
delete.
unfriend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Staying friends, real or delulu?
Delulu.
Delulu for sure. That's for you kids. First thing you do after breakup. First thing.
Call you.
Fair. Yeah. Yes. I like that. I will also call you.
That's probably it.
Circle back. Or on the same ex.
I have.
I have two. Yeah.
Not proud of it.
Mm-mm.
Not always, but I
Right.
have.
The pettiest thing you've ever done post breakup.
Oh.
Petty. I mean, I try to make them jealous. I've done it before.
I don't know. That's catching me off guard. I don't.
Hmm.
I'd have to think about that. What have I done that's petty? Hmm. I don't know. I
No,
normally
petty
go
girl.
pretty silent.
Yeah.
Go a little off the
I'm a
grid.
little loud. I will 100% flirt with someone new. Just piss them off. Hard breakups or soft launch breakups?
What's
You
a
do
soft launch breakup?
like we kind of have to break up, but not really. But I kind of break up, but not really.
Oh no, I'm
Cut
all
it.
or nothing.
Cut it out.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, we ain't got time
Return
for
things or burn things.
that.
That's a great question.
That is so good.
Yeah.
I wish I'd burn them, but I normally return. I
Depends on what
try
it
to
is.
like get it back to them beforehand, but
Mhm.
then I'm like, if they want it, they'll let me know. I'm not
Yeah.
reaching out like,
And if it's still sitting here X amount of time after, she gone.
yeah.
It gone. Ashley or Chess? Who believes in the right person at the wrong time?
I don't believe in that. Do you?
Yeah.
You do believe in it?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Timing is important, I think, because of where you are in your life. And
I think that if it's meant to be, God works it out.
yeah. Most likely to pretend to be over it. Me or you?
Probably me.
I mean, I think we both would. We both have.
Would you?
Mhm.
I feel like you set in it a little better than I do.
Yeah, I'm probably a little more emotional and cry and be like, ah.
Not always, but
Who's most likely to post something just for them to see?
ooh, I've done that before,
Mhm.
but not like
I mean,
not spiteful.
I look and see who looks at my stories.
Do
Do you do that, Jess? Are you not gonna answer?
Moving on. Oh yeah.
Remember that
I'll
what?
look.
Remember that one?
Nothing.
Remember that
I
one
said
time?
moving on.
Oh, he said, remember that one time? I was
Nope.
like, oh, is it story time?
No, absolutely not.
Favorite breakup song?
Favorite break. Um, Probably Acting Up by Miranda Lambert.
Ooh, that's a good
I
one.
like that one.
That's a really good one.
Yeah. Um, who are you after a breakup? Do you disappear and heal, or do you spiral and suppress?
I've done both,
Yeah, I have two.
but these days probably more first one. What was
Yeah,
it?
disappear
Disappear and
and
yeah.
heal. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
same. Was that all of yours?
Mhm. Is
What,
it all of
what's
yours?
what's the what are we doing over here? What's the blinking for?
It's
It
not a
normally
God
means
wink.
something.
No.
Okay, no meaning.
No meaning.
Well,
Are you
we are
itchy?
seeing. I'm so itchy. We have been seen. I cannot wait for, especially Joey George, man. He calls us
I
out.
know.
We see you,
Oh
Joey
wait,
G.
and I'm supposed to give a shout out to Chucky Montgomery.
Who?
Chucky. I went to high school with him. He's the one that was asking me. Remember he
Is that who called you out?
yes.
I can't believe you just called him out.
I called him out for calling
But
me out.
no, it was
No,
that's not the
he
same.
wanted us to shout out. So
For what? Oh, okay.
I don't know. This is your shout out. You don't get any more though.
Be nice on social media.
I know. And Joey, you tell us after the fact, or you don't interact, please. Thanks. Please
Oh,
and thanks.
snap. Okay.
You getting called out.
Well,
Oh.
on that note.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
You always have a seat
at
at
our
our table.
Maybe not Chucky. I'm
Not
just
Chucky.
kidding, buddy. I don't even know
Chucky,
you.
you don't have a seat.